Tuesday, August 29th. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys being here. If you are a guest on the line today, or if you have somebody on the line that you would like to introduce, or if it's your first time at a team meeting, you'd like to grab the mic and say hello to your team members, let me give you guys the opportunity to do so. Anybody have somebody they want to introduce or introduce themselves? Going once, going twice.
Hi, guys.
Yo, what's up, Coon?
What's poppin'?
What's up, brother? Who you introducing? Are you just saying hello to everybody?
No, I'm just saying what's up.
Well, what's up?
Yeah, my first meeting back, I've had a long vacation. I'm just playing.
Well, brother, hopefully you recovered. I was worried about you. I saw you in a wheelchair. Are you all right?
I'm good.
Well, good, man. I appreciate that. Anybody else have anything? Anybody they want to introduce? Going once, going twice?
Hey, my name's Aaron Crisp. I'm new to the team. I appreciate joining. I'm looking to get stuff started at September to kick off the fourth quarter this year, but this is my first meeting, and so I'm excited.
Well, hey, Aaron, here's what, man. I appreciate this because showing up is half the battle in our environment. It's half the battle in real estate in general. And so the fact that you're just coming in, you're learning, you're taking notes, you're grabbing the mic, man. We're looking forward to being your growth partner. So thanks for choosing us and thanks for being on the call. Anybody else? All right, cool. Well, it is a very, very warm welcome back to our Oracle. Karina took some time away in Mexico, got some sun on her face. I'm sure she went swimming and enjoyed everything that Mexico has to offer. So welcome home. What is the teaching moment of the week? And let's turn the mic over to you. Good to see you.
Hola.
Hola.
I'm back.
That was good. That was good Spanish.
Good stuff, right? Oh man, I struggled hard while I was there. But anyhow, two things for you guys. One is sort of a mini recap of the EXP meeting that they had a couple weeks ago. Basically, I want everyone to be aware that property management and business sales are two things that we're not allowed to do under EXP's license. If you happen to be a broker and you happen to have a corporate DRE license, you can run property management or business sales that way, but otherwise not through EXP residential. So be aware of those two things. All leases, sales, listings, those are all fine and they have to be run through EXP, and you have to put a SkySlope file in within 2 days of acceptance or of a signed listing. That's a DRE requirement. And then obviously do not put anything in the MLS until you have a signed listing agreement. Apparently they're seeing an uptick in that, and I don't know why, but it's not your listing until it's your listing, it's signed. And then always double check the license of another EXP agent to make sure they're either under your same EXP broker or not. If they're under your same EXP broker number, it's dual agency. If they're not, it's not. So you don't, and there's 4 different differentiations of EXP throughout California. We covered it a few months ago, but just as a recap to anybody that's new here, let me know if you have questions. I'll post about it in Slack as well. And then one more bonus round, CAR put out a really good guide on temporary buy downs, which is a really great way for your buyers that are getting beat up by these interest rates to have a temporary reprieve. So the sellers can give a credit toward the buyer's interest, and that will last for either, depending on the structure, 1, 2, or 3 years of help. Again, more information to follow, but just, keep that in mind for your poor buyers that are struggling right now. And for sellers that need to sell their house. Okay, thanks.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. You guys, I want to make a recommendation to everybody. If you've been on group coaching, we talked about this, and we're going to continue talking about this because I have a goal and I have a plan in mind. My plan in 2024, as we're all growing, is to make sure that you guys capture more leads than you ever have. And I want you guys to dive into it. If you haven't watched it, first off, go to YouTube and watch Alex Hormozi's presentation that he did 2 Saturdays ago when he broke Zoom. He had like over 500,000 people on Zoom. And what I want you to start doing is really diving into lead magnets and free lead magnets. We're not going to go deep into the conversation right now, but everything that you guys do, you have some form of a process, your buyer's consultation, your listing presentation, your pre-listing presentation, all these things that we offer when we're working with consumers. We can put these things into lead magnets to get people to want to come to you, be like, oh, Artie, you have 10 proven, processes to help a buyer get get an offer accepted in this competitive environment. So what we're going to do is we're going to help you guys build these lead magnets to where you can have a constant flow of leads coming in, and then we're going to work obviously at conversion. When it comes to all of your company generated leads, whether you're on Flex, RDC, OpCity, or OJO, we're going to be releasing a new program called Maverick. And Maverick, what it's going to do is it's going to give Dan and his department visibility on every single person's lead flow, disposition, where they're at in the funnel, where they're at in the queue. So if you are just being human and perhaps missed the task or missed something to do on a lead, we'll be able to go in, give you guys an update, send a mass message, be like, hey, let's move all these leads over, because what it will do is it'll help us convert leads at an even higher level, which means that you guys essentially will make more money and no lead will go or be left in the red. So we have some new things coming down the road. We have some exciting things that we're not going to mention today, but those are some things that we want to really focus on. A, helping you get better with the leads that you have, and B, helping you improve the conversion with the leads that you guys are getting from any company generated lead sources. So let's do this, you guys. I'm going to pull my screen up really quick and we're going to dive right into the meeting slides. We have a lot to cover because we didn't have a meeting last week because of Tom Ferry, but let's get right into community contributions. I know Joanne was talking about some Boot Scoot Boogie, something that she's doing in the office in a couple of weeks. I don't know if that's the name of it. I just said that out loud, but what events do you have going on? What events did you have in this last week? What's going on? Let's have somebody talk about community events, agent-led events, or educational events. Let's go to Sacramento first and foremost. What's up, Dan?
All right. So this is one, actually, Elias, you and I are doing together, but in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we are doing a partnership clinic by popular demand here in Sacramento, September 20th. It's going to be the ins and outs of how to do partnerships. We're going to have best practices, tips and tricks, all that. We're going to have a panel discussion from some of our teams, our partnerships within the brokerage. And then we're going to do a sort of meet and greet, speed dating for everyone to get a chance to interact with each other and find maybe your next partner. Get some mixing and mingling done. But if you're curious about partnerships, want to learn how to do it, want to learn more about it, September 20th here in Sacramento, 4 o'clock. We're going to do like 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock or so. And it'll be on the team calendar shortly here.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun event. Also, you guys, if you don't know, we obviously have our fast booth in Sacramento. So if you get there a little bit earlier or stay a little bit longer, you can also shoot some dope content with the new background, new backdrop, and a new environment. And let's pack the house. So more information to come on that. Thank you, Dan. Let's go to Artie, and then whoever else has a community event or upcoming event or something that they just launched this last week that they want to talk about the success of. Let's go, Artie.
So I've been able to convince a bar in Santa Clara called Woodham's Lounge to let me host open mics Mondays from 7 to 10. This is going to be music. I'm going to be inviting all kinds of musicians from all over the Bay Area to come play. It's going to be a good opportunity to have other groups and people come and, I have other like church groups and things like that around here that I would be inviting there for, by bringing any kid that's 21 who could sing just bring the musicians together. So it's, I'll have an opportunity to plug myself as a realtor as well, because I like to be funny, and it's always fun to plug in a serious but funny thing. So, but it'll be available. I'll be there starting September 11th every Monday night. So
love it. I love it. By show of hands, a reaction down below on the screen. How many musicians do we have on the team? How many singers do we have on the team? Give me some type of emoji on the screen. And even if your extent of your singing is to yourself and in the shower, it's okay. There's aspirations there. But give me some reactions on the screen below if you are a singer or if you are a musician. Jess, you better put your hand up. We know how you like to sing and dance, all right? Let's go, Otis.
Come on, guys.
Otis, let's go to you, Michael Spivey, and then Jay Singh, and then we'll continue on. Go ahead, Otis.
Upcoming High Road Day for the holiday. Come out and support. Damien's gonna be up there performing. So come check him out. The album's going crazy. They were just on TV a few days ago. DJ Sharp, he was the DJ at the holiday party. He's gonna be spinning up there. That's their project up there together. I'm gonna be hosting the stage up there. I'm gonna definitely be shouting out the team, shouting out realtors. It'd be a great way to come out and do some hand-to-hand, like literally thousands of people. And this year it's actually free. So if anybody on the team wants to come hang out, hop out on stage, enjoy some vibes and music, come slide through. It's gonna be.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Michael Spivey, let's go over to you, man. What is going on? What's the community contribution? What's the event?
Yeah, so I got two I'm going to shout out. Both are on September 16th. First one's going to be our NACA event, 9 to 1. It's going to be at our Oakland office. So if you guys have any clients looking at the NACA program, go have them sign up online. And yeah, we'll be hosting the event that day. Secondly, also September 16th is going to be for Nicole Penland. It's her community cleanup. It's every third Saturday. So yeah, and it's from 8:30 to 12:30. She'll meet at the corner of Cortland Avenue and Fairfax Avenue. That's the Melrose neighborhood over in Oakland. So yeah, if you guys can, go support her. She's doing some powerful things over there within her community. And yeah, she truly needs us as a team. So I just want to put that out there. Anybody that's available, please go support her.
I mean, it is incredible how strong that woman is and that she's still, battling what she's battling and still out there giving back to her community. I love this. Michael, really quick, in regards to the NACA program, when you guys launched your first NACA program, the event, how many people came to that event?
We had about 160, the first one.
So no, the very first one in Stockton wasn't like 2 or 3 people that came.
Oh, well, that was just a regular, just home buyer seminar. So that stemmed to this, but literally the first one, one maybe if we count him. He was
all right
that Steph brought over. So yeah.
And then the last one, how many people showed up?
We're over 200 for the last one.
Wow, over 200. And now next stage for this is to get to an auditorium, a theater, and host 1,000 people. So love how you guys are still growing this. And you started out with 1-2 people in the room, and to see you guys at the colleges and speaking about this program, it's just incredible to have seen how much it's grown. So congratulations to you and everybody that's a part of that program on the team. So anybody else have anything that they want to talk about? Any events going on? I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, cool. Let's continue on. I'm going to pull up my screen. So you guys, obviously last week we didn't host the meeting because we have the Tom Ferry Success Summit. So we're going to go through 36 new deals in the last 2 weeks. So shout out to you guys, how busy you guys have been. You guys have been grinding. So let's just go right. And so first up on the list, new escrows, Elisa Beltran got into contract for $87,000. JT got into contract for $186,000. Ina and Ilona got into contract on a flex deal for $219,000. I think Ilona is getting married this week. So congratulations to you on your upcoming marriage or upcoming wedding. Let's see if Johnny Tran is on. Let's see if Ilona is on. And let's see if Elisa is on. Elisa, I think I saw you there with your camera on. You want to talk to us about this deal? What was the strategy? What worked and how you got your person into contract? Let's go over to you, Elisa Beltran.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Actually, it should be the price of $870,000. It's a zero missing. But yeah, this is a seller and my seller in San Ramon. So we're looking for a house, and we're looking in Bay Point area, Concord. We submitted an offer in Bay Point, San Marcos, and we submitted that offer at asking price. And the listing agent counter offered $70,000 over asking. So I told my clients, I said, forget it. Let's go to Brentwood. Let's see what we can find over there. So we went to Brentwood. We got them into a beautiful house, like $20,000 below what we were offering in San Marcos. So they're very happy. And this was a referral.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. We'll make sure to make an edit to that, but I was just looking at the back end, and I think that you just missed the zero, but it's okay. It happens. So we're going to enter it as it was entered on the screen, but congratulations. We'll make sure to make that adjustment, but congratulations to you. Congratulations to them nonetheless. Christina Solario got into her first contract for $405,000. Jess, the Bling Realtor, got into 2 contracts in this last week, $275,000 and $535,000. And the new dynamic duo, Vernon Williams and Lisette Miranda, got into contract for $405,000. Jess Williams would love for you to talk to us about these deals, what worked, what happened, what your strategy was, and what you were seeing in the market that you were serving. Jess, if you could honor us and give us an update on what worked for you. Did you get a new pink chair? Because I don't think I've seen that pink chair before.
No, it's been pink.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Let's talk about strategy.
Maybe I usually sit like this. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know.
Maybe.
I wasn't prepared to speak. I just wanted to be here to feel some normal. But my 275 came from an Instagram lead, and my 500K came from an organic TikTok lead. I'm really excited because I'm starting to see that through consistency and posting and creating more social media videos that have call to actions and elevating the discussion from talking about the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification to more of seller tips and more of speaking to my ideal client. Like the video actually that I got the 500K one for was a video about different ways to come up with down payments. And I listed like a 401k, 403b, living life benefits, so on and so forth. And so just elevating the content that I'm putting out with call to action has really helped me. I actually have 5 people right now that are pre-approved, all from organic TikTok videos. So I'm thrilled.
But Jess, let me ask you just a qualifying question on this. So when you get a lead, are you getting the leads through ManyChat? Is that set up yet? Or are you just literally taking them from Instagram, putting them into your CRM and then start communicating? Can you kind of walk us through what that process has been for you and what's been effective?
Yeah, absolutely. So the only thing that I could see ManyChat for me being beneficial for is the only thing that I'm paying for is retargeting ads from people from a festival to just subconsciously program them to think of me. But besides that, everything is just completely independent. TikTok does allow you now to, with most people, send 3 messages. Whereas in the past, they didn't allow that. So I think that has unlocked and made it a little bit easier for people to connect. But yeah, they'll just reach out and they'll say that they have questions. And I think of it kind of like dating when I'm talking to people. I haven't dated in a while. I date my husband, but I haven't dated a stranger, But I think of it from a perspective of if they're interested, I don't immediately say, let's hurry up and chat. If someone has they express some interest in like the 401k situation, that she's like, oh, we didn't know that this was an option. Rather than immediately saying, let's set up a chat, I say, hey, do you have a 401k or a 403b? So I allow them to answer some questions for me. And then after that, I'll say, hey, maybe we should do a quick chat. I don't get them on Zoom on the first call. I do LP Mama on a quick chat. And then from LP Mama, I'll decide if I need to get them over to my lender directly. Because if they're telling me they don't have money saved, they're about 5 years out and all of that, I don't want to invest the energy into getting them into a buyer consultation. I'd much rather get them to one of my preferred lenders so that I can better utilize my time with people that are like, oh, you know what? I might have 15K saved. I do have a 401k. Those people will hop on a Zoom call very quickly.
I love it. And congratulations on all your growth on social, and congratulations in staying on something and really putting your time, effort, and energy on it, because it is showing that it is, effective for you. And you're mindful about what you're actually creating, and you're not putting out static pieces or stuff that is played out. So congrats to you. Good stuff. Love it. All right, let's continue cruising on. Otis White got in contract twice in this last week as well. Kimberly Lopez, congratulations to Kimberly. She just got married as well. And Oliver got in contract for $480,000, and Heidi up in Sacramento got in contract twice, $45,000, $485,000. Otis White, would love to have you talk about one of these deals or both of these deals, my man. What was the strategy? What worked? And let's turn the mic over to you. Talk to us about these deals.
Strategy, one was Flex, one was a Sphere. So grateful to be on the Flex team. I've been getting just swamped with a lot of them. Some of them been not hitting, but I mean, literally, Michelle came in on the 449 one. She knew what she wanted. She came in. We got in contract. We had to back out because after dealing with an architect, some contractors and stuff, the numbers just didn't add up. We're rocking the 203K loan. So I've been learning a lot on this one. Jumped off, got back into something else, same thing, got everything smoothed out, had to extend a couple of times, and we're seeing the finish line on that one. Other one came through, a nice Filipino family, to an open house that I went to, and I just randomly seen them outside talking. They seen my son and asked if he was Filipino, and we just hit it off, and the husband and me start talking. They live in Sunnyvale. He's an engineer, he's making a lot of money. They were told that they were just gonna look around for this next coming year because they were told, doing FHA that they needed 2 years. Husband's out here on a visa, only has 1 year. Company started everything, but I told him that's not the case. We can go conventional, we can get it done, and that's what we did. We've been touring out in Fairfield. I've seen all the new builds out there. We went out, did my homework, got the best deal for them on the house. We got in contract, and they thought that they could do better, so we went to go see someone else. I was kind of ticked off, but I ran with them, and we got an even better deal over there. So I'm glad I listened to the client like I always do. We went over there, got him a super deal for $60,000 off the sticker price plus $10,000 in upgrades and closing costs. So just took me a while to get back to myself doing solo deals, but would have been 3, but just got it signed this morning. So just trying to start kicking some more ass to get those numbers up because I do not want to be a top producer anymore. So got to stay busy.
Man, I absolutely love it. Congratulations to you. I love to see what you've been able to create, and great job working the online leads, man. I know it's been a huge part of business over the last year. And so great job. And now you're getting referrals and building off that. So really great job, my man. Liz Serta, you are up next. Liz, you got in contract for $500,000. I see you on the screen. Would love to hear from you what your strategy was, what worked, and tell us a little bit about this deal. So Liz, can you grab the mic and talk about this deal?
Yes, good morning, everyone. So this one was a referral from my brother-in-law, and I thought nothing was gonna be of it because the buyer were insisting in buying in San Leandro, Hayward area, San Lorenzo, but they only qualified up to a certain amount. But then I didn't give up, and I just kept track, and then kept checking to see if there was any some fixtures that they might be able to buy with conventional financing. And so we found one that was overpriced in San Leandro. And then for some reason, so it was overpriced. The offer was going to be accepted. We got a counter. We agreed to the counter, but then I didn't hear back from the listing agent. In the meantime, so then we canceled that. And then another one came on the market. That one we submitted, but we got beat out by cash offer. But then that other one was still on the market, and the agent from the Central Valley reduced the price. So then we went back, resubmitted there, and then that's when we finally got under contract on that one. So they're super stoked because it's in San Leandro. Their business is down the street. He knows how to fix things. He's a handyman. We have connections that can help him get the house done. So it all worked out for the family. So I'm really happy for them.
I love it. Congratulations. And I had another question, because every single meeting that we're on, you're walking. Is there a certain amount of steps that you hit every single week? Is there a certain amount of miles you hit every week?
No, I just have to take my my dog Mercy out with me. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I
All
take her
right.
out on walks, but she's my motivation. She keeps me active. So I basically go out probably do 3 miles per day. But
I love it.
But I don't follow
it.
I don't follow the steps, but I look at the miles.
That's right. All right. Well, good stuff. Hey, I appreciate you breaking down your strategy. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your buyer. Let's go to the next category. V got in contract for $569. Rosa got in a contract for $590. And Carlos got in a contract for his very first time. And this dude has been on the team for less than 60 days. He got in a contract with Nick Guzman. So Carlos, I see you there. I see your camera on, bro. I'd love to hear from you. What work you've been showing up. I could see the smile on your face, my man. So talk to us about your first transaction. Congratulations, my man. Let's hear from you.
Thank you. I just first and foremost want to say Nicholas is a great teammate. He's been helping with everything. And, me and him have been in contact throughout this whole thing. But I've just been doing a lot of open houses, a lot. I've been doing probably 2 open houses every weekend. Been doing as much as I can. So this one, so apparently the buyer couldn't complete or couldn't follow through on their end. So it was put back on the market. So from there, I just did an open house. And there was only 3 people that really came into the open house, 3 parties. And nobody really seemed interested in it. So I went back home, kind of just followed up with everyone. And then I opened the email randomly. And, it just turned out to be someone interested in buying. And then from there, we just went on.
Wow, man. Good for you. What's been one of the hardest lessons that you've learned throughout this transaction? Obviously, you're still new. What's been one of the hardest lessons that you've learned?
Hardest lessons? Probably learning about how to, I mean, it wasn't really difficult, to be honest. Again, you know, writing the contract was pretty straightforward too. Everything kind of just went straightforward. Probably learning. I'm still learning along the way. This is all a learning process for me.
For
So,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. Well, hey, man, you know, what we've seen is that you showed up, you come to coaching, you've been super coachable, you're asking all the right questions, and Nick is an amazing mentor. He's mentored some of our top agents in our environment. And so congratulations to you, man. First of many. So shout out to you and shout out to Nick, bro. Love to see you on the board. Let's continue on to the next category. And Oliver and Peter got into contract for $670,000. Joellen got into contract for $697,000, and Christian Gonzalez got into contract for $705,000. So I'd like to actually hear from both of you. Joellen, this is a deal from a couple of weeks ago. Joellen, I would love to hear from you where this came from and what your strategy was, and then go over to Christian because I think there's a great story in this one as well. So Joellen, let's go to you first, and then Christian will come right over to you. So Joellen, take the mic and let's go.
Good morning. So working with referral agents. This one came from LA, Florida. So from here to a gentleman, Bob Miner, who had a family member that needed to sell her house in Vallejo. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
Can you hear
it
me
cut
okay?
out. Yeah, the last word we heard was Vallejo. I just want to make sure that was there more after that? Sorry.
Yeah, a referral came all the way from Florida, but originally Aaron Grace had tagged me and someone who was looking for an agent in that area. And I got the listing, did some TLC on it, some paint, carpet, and sold it within 21 days.
Yes, I love this. I love this. Now, Joellen, I'm going to ask you publicly here. I'm sure you're going to agree. Why wouldn't you not? About you hosting a masterclass for our environment for Next Door Strategies. Okay. And then having you be on Fast Forward Movement to host a national mastermind. I dropped your name and they said they would love to have you on. I think that you are showing the world a way to really drive business in a different way. So I would love if you would be able to do that for us and for Fast Forward Movement.
Love to. Thank you.
Cool. We'll coordinate with you. Now, Christian Gonzalez, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. And here's what's great about this is that Christian, she made some declarations a couple months ago. She said, you know what? I really love this business. I want to be a part of this business. I have this baby growing in my stomach, but that's not going to slow me down. And it hasn't slowed you down. And actually, your business has really turned a corner in the last 3 months. You've gotten a couple deals into contracts. So, Christian, you have made no excuses. You're showing up. I'm sure you're tired. You're not feeling like you're 100% self, but you're still doing what needs to be done. So talk to us about the strategy and talk to us about how you're kind of persevering through this despite how you feel.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got my license going on 2 years ago in December, and I've just been struggling and I just can't get it down. And then I found out I was pregnant and I had to make this real estate business work. So I've really been determined to kill it and determined to be successful in this business. This last deal that I got into contract was my sister-in-law. I took them out to go see homes before they were pre-approved or anything like that. And we went to go tour a couple properties. And then after that, I was like, oh, I would like to do a buyer's consultation with you because I do that with all my clients, whoop-de-whoop. And then they were like, oh, Christian, we really appreciate you taking us out, but right now we're going to wait because we want our lease to come up. And my husband's uncle is also a realtor for 20 plus years. So, you know, I'm trying to get him on the same boat to work with you. So anyway, they wanted to wait, but I'm still dripping on them. Like I'm on Real Scout. I see them seeing homes. So I'm just like touching base with them. And then, you know, a couple weeks after that, she sends me a list of homes that she wants to see. We're dying to go see this home. I take them out to tour and they want to make an offer on the first property that they seen. And I was just, you know, in communication with the listing agent and was just like, we really want this home. Like, what is it going to take for us to win the offer? And, you know, we ended up winning over 4 offers. And I'm just so grateful that everything went smooth as butter. And I'm just super grateful.
I love it. I love it. And I mean, no matter what, like you're persevering and you have you know, somebody that's going to be looking up to you and needing you, and like here you are, like paving the way for your family. And just, you know, I'm inspired by your story and everything you've been able to do, and you're definitely making it happen despite. So congratulations to you, congratulations to your buyers. So next up is Johnny Boy. Well, Jonathan, I call him Johnny Boy, got in contract for 750. Sasha got in contract for 758. Joseph Chin got in contract for 765. And you know him, you love him. You've seen his recent video that took off. Eric King got in contract for 770. Really quick, Brian or Kuhn, is Jonathan in the office? I thought I saw him there at the head of the table. Is he not there? Once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on.
He's on the call in the booth right now, Jonathan.
Yeah, all right, cool. Here. Oh, you are. You're there. Hey, are you done with your call?
No, I'm still on it, but it's all right. I got a couple minutes.
No, bro, listen, just congratulations. But if you got a couple minutes, bro, stay there because we're going to come back to you. Hopefully you have a minute, but do you want to talk to us about this, or should we come back to you in a couple minutes?
No, I can talk about it right now.
All right, man, talk to us about this deal. What worked? What was the strategy and how you got them across the finish line?
Yeah, I got these buyers during the intensity program, and it was a sphere of influence. I just started posting like crazy. They reached out. He had been saving up for a while. Him and his wife, they just got married. He wanted to put his money in a good home. So, man, we went out shopping. We did the buyer's consultation. They loved it. You know, I gave him the option like, hey, you know, if it doesn't feel right, you know, you guys can choose someone else. And they were like, no, we want to work with you. You did it all good. And yeah, we went home shopping. I would take them. We started off in San Leandro, Oakland, went El Cerrito, Rodeo, Hercules, Pinole. We must have seen over 50 homes. And I drove them everywhere. And we finally found one in Concord that they loved. And me and the agent built a connection. They built a connection with the seller. And yeah, man, they accepted the contract.
Wow, good for you, bro. In regards to your visibility on social, obviously you've shown up in a big way in the last couple of months. Before you joined our team, were you active on social media, or is this something that's brand new and you're kind of learning trial by fire?
Yeah, it's brand new to me, dude. I'm not really a social media guy. I hate putting my face on the camera, but you know, I've been working on it, and yeah, it's been working a lot.
Good for you, brother. Good for you, man. We see you. So stay tuned, man. We're going to come back to you in a couple of minutes, but congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in this category. We're going to continue cruising on. Wanda Haynes got in contract twice, 775 and 217,000. Ophelia Vargas got in contract for 860 and 527. And Kevin Bowie and Vivian Hill got in contract for 850,000. Let's go over to Ophelia. Let's hear from you. Talk to us about strategy. Talk to us about what worked, and talk to us about what you saw happening in the market where you were writing these offers and got them accepted. So let's hear from you, Ophelia.
The first referrals came from my hairdresser. She spends hours with me, and we talk and talk and talk. Her dad is a very known loan officer in the East Bay. I think it's Mike Trejo. And she kept talking to him about me. And one day he called me. He's like, I don't know you, and my daughter says a lot of good things about you. And I said, sir, I will take care of you, and I'll take care of your client. And I went far and beyond, got that offer accepted, closed in 14 days, beat out 6 offers. And he was just like, okay, we found somebody, that I can trust and stay in contact. So stoked on that one. And then the second one was from an I-10. We finally closed that I-10 Nightmare Escrow. She was so appreciative. She went onto social media and she tagged me, and it was a beautiful moment. Her friend saw it and then contacted me, which turns out she's a teacher at my daughter's school, and she was the teacher of my son. And so we started talking, and she saw an open house I did a couple of months ago, and the property was still available. And I said, let's go look. Let's just go take a tour. What doesn't hurt anything. I know the owner. And I only know him because of the open house, but I made it sound like I was like all exclusive. Took for a tour, and she's like, I'm not sure. I don't know. On the way home, she's like, yeah, we want to make an offer. I'm like, perfect. She's like, but we have to sell our house. I'm like, no problem. We could still make an offer contingent upon this. And so got into contract, and now just listing her home, and that should be live in about a couple of days. So yeah, there was social media came in and word of mouth.
I love it. And you're on track to hit your third quarter goal, correct?
Yes, I'm very, if I can close it in by the end of September, I will definitely, but we'll see.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to your consumers. Shout out to Wanda. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Vivian. Great job for everyone that made it on the board in that category. All right, let's continue cruising on. Peter and Dewey got in contract for $1 million. And then Will Dangler up in Tahoe also got in contract for $1 million. So let's see if Peter is on. Let's see if Dewey is on, because I know right now, Dewey, you are on. Dewey, let's talk about this deal, bro. Let's grab the mic, talk to us about strategy, what worked, and let's hear from you. Dewey going once, Dewey going twice. There he is. What's up, big dog?
It's a little loud in here. Hold on. We're representing this family. Well, it's like I represented a lead from Brian, which is Vanna's brother. And then I represented the cousin, and now I'm representing the cousin's brother. But we got them all within the same neighborhood and like within, I don't know, like 5 minutes of each other. Been working with them since last September or so. And so almost a year in the making, but we beat out 26 offers to win this. So they had to burn once to learn how the market's moving. And then after that, they took all of our advice and closed on this house, or they're closing next week, but yeah.
So Dewey, beating out 26 offers, what was it? Terms, offer, or amount? Like what was it that beat out all the other offers? Negotiation? Was it communication with the listing agent, or a combination of everything? What was it, bro?
With the agent was for sure big. But the main thing was getting the clients to understand how the market's still moving. And so like one of the two is a finance person. And so like numbers is her thing. And so I straight up went back to the property with them and was like, hey, where do you feel like this property falls compared to the rest of these properties? And then I gave my points on why I felt like it might be worth more or less. And then, yeah, it was easier to coach them that way because I was able to get them into a range that was going to get us considered. And then from there, once we got countered, it was basically like nickel and diming the seller to meet in the middle point, or yeah, in the middle grounds.
Love it. I love it. And then inquiring minds want to know, what are you at for FUD today and what's on the menu?
Yeah, we're at Joseph.
Okay, awesome. Well, hey, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Peter. Let's continue on to the next category. All right, guys, continuing on the $1 Million Plus Club. Raquel got in a contract for 1.3. Justin got in a contract for 1.456. I think he is on vacation right now in Hawaii. And Nicholas Menke, his very first deal, you guys, 1.489. So congratulations to you, Nick. Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations, Raquel. Let's see if either of these people are on. They are not. So congratulations to you guys. When you see them, give them a huge shout out, and let's go on. Joey Boy got in a contract for 1.590. Congratulations, Joey. And Jordana and Jen got in a contract for 1.950. Jordana, I see you on the screen today. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Tell us about the strategy, what worked, and how you got your client over the finish line. So Jordana, let's hear from you.
So these were clients from my sphere. They're my neighbors and really close friends. And they had a house in Alameda to sell. So I called Jen in for her expertise in the Alameda market. We have been working on this one since March. We project managed a bunch of updates and remodeling in the house. And then we went super hard on the marketing over the weekend for the first and only weekend of open house. I negotiated this while I was at Tom Ferry. We had multiple offers, well over asking. My strategy is always to counter. I never take highest and best. So I countered everyone and got the highest offer up another 40 grand, even though they were already the highest offer. They didn't know that. And sellers are super happy.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Jen. Loved all the marketing and loved the journey with this consumer. So congrats to both of you. All right, let's continue cruising on. So before we do, like I said, you guys, 36 deals in the last 2 weeks. You guys have been super, super busy. Check out the amount of volume, 27 million in production over the last 2 weeks. Now, we fell to number 2 by 1 million. Now, I think what we have in pending, what we have closed in the next couple of days Hopefully we're able to get back into the #1 spot because I'm speaking on a panel today for Hawaii and relief efforts. So I want to be able to say that we're #1. But nonetheless, congratulations to you guys on everything that you're able to accomplish. So make sure to grab a screenshot of that and share it on social. And next up is our story of the week, fast story of the week. So Johnny Boy, we want to give you the mic, man. We've just seen you really turn your business around. You completed the intensity accountability group, and it was cool. I saw Johnny in the office last week, and he's like, his round of intensity has been done for over a month now, but he still has all the action items on his home screen. And it's like, it's a reminder of the things that I know I needed to be doing. And so, Johnny, it's been great to see how you've shown up, how you're creating content, and that you're consistently in the office. So we wanted to make you the story of the week. I don't know if you're still on the call or not, but let's go ahead and have you talk about this, my man. We just want to send you a quick congratulations so you can get back on your call. Anything you have to say?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Brian and Kuhn, Justin, my advisor, Ina. Everyone's been great on the team, nonstop support. I'm always here. I'm always learning. So, yeah.
Man, I love it. And I love that you got in contract in intensity. And are you still carrying on that same level of intensity, even though you're not in this accountability group?
Yeah, I do. I door knock a lot. Last week I door knocked 240 doors. I had a lot of conversation. I'm always making calls. So I just got me and Cozy just sent an offer this morning for a home in Oakland. So I'm teaming up with the team, and like I said, I love the team. Everyone's great. Everyone's been a huge support to my growth. So shout out to everyone that I'm in contact with and I'm talking to daily. Yeah, I'm just happy, man.
Man, it's really, really good to see you. Congratulations. Stoked to watch your growth, man. And don't forget what got you here. Continue to stay on those videos. Continue to do all those things, man, because it's just proven to be successful for you, bro. So congrats. We'll get you back to your call. Just Bling, you had your hand up. Let's go over to you really quick. Contributions, thoughts, insights.
Shout out to you too, Elias. Thanks, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Just show me your receipts, bro. Show me your receipts. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Jess. Let's hear from you.
Two quick things. I just want to shout out that my accountability buddies and I were all on the board this week. So let's go.
Yeah.
Get it? Okay, I don't know if Kim
Well, hold on. Everyone might not know who they are, so drop their names.
Nah, we exclusive. I'm just kidding. If you've seen the board, you've seen us up there. No, Ophelia and Kimberly, we have a very, very special bond, and it's amazing, and it's very strong and very intentional. And I'm so thankful for the team, especially now. I was at Kimberly's house yesterday dealing with the loss of my friend, and I can't believe how great of a team we have, because that meant a lot to me. We literally just sat in each other's presence. But anyway, I'm clearly still very fragile. But the second thing that I wanted to say is that I'm still waiting for everyone that completed our last round of intensity who didn't get any strikes to go on lunch. And
yeah, we just mentioned it last week, so it's coming.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry.
It's coming. It's coming. But hey, we want to send you love, light, and positive energy. We know that you've been going through some things lately, and let that be a reminder. You guys, call somebody today. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you care about them, because this beautiful thing that we call life is fleeting. So our heart goes out to you, and you miss somebody. So accountability person Vernon, accountability person Ophelia, and accountability person Kim, all in contract in this week. So great job. Love to see the camaraderie. Right? That's your twin. You better not forget him. But congratulations to everybody, and appreciate you chiming in there, Jess. Let's continue going on. So if you guys are going to be in the area or want to be in the area for August 30th this week, go check it out. Picnic in the Park, YPN, Silicon Valley. This should be a great time. It is a beautiful, beautiful area. Highly recommend that you go out there. I think I saw it on Kenny's calendar. I'll probably go out there just to spend the afternoon with you guys, but looking forward to seeing you guys there if you are able to make it. I don't know about you guys, but I got my ticket already. I booked my room. I'm going to be in Southern California for Reimagine. So if you guys are going, let's link up. Let's grab some food. Let's grab some dinner. Let's collaborate. Let's brainstorm. Let's debrief on the things that we're learning from this. This is a free event. If you're a California Association of Realtors member, it's a free event. I think this would be an important event to go to. And the rooms were relatively inexpensive in Southern California. So highly recommend that you get yourself to this event. And then FubCon. Tons of events. It's obviously it's conference season, but this is going to be a really incredible session. John Cheplack is going to be one of the keynote speakers for this event. So would highly recommend that you just get to 1 or 2 events by the end of the year if it's within your budget. That way you have even more ammunition and are prepped for the new year. Now, you guys, we have a special guest on the line today. And what we're going to do is we're rolling something out to you guys today. We're going to do a live demonstration here on the call. So if you have somewhere to go, don't leave just yet. Stay here. So Molly, do we need to do any official introductions or should we just get right into our new marketing center?
Yeah, you can introduce Eric Sachs and Bobby Stuckney of Breakthrough Broker. They're the ones who helped build the platform that we're going to be using. So hang tight and we'll let them take over the presentation.
All right. So Eric and Bobby, I'm going to give you guys, oh no, Kenny, you have to give them share screen rights. You guys, this has been a lot of work in behind the scenes and making sure that you guys have a hub and a resource to go to for all of your marketing to make it really easier for you guys and to make sure that you're not sitting there spending hours creative designing. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you guys. We're really excited about this partnership and what you guys are bringing to the table for our team members. So let's turn the mic over to you guys. Really excited about this new program. So let's go.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for having me. I've been friends with Kenny for a very long time, so it's nice to be working with your organization finally, Kenny. And real quick, we built this, we were in real estate, so we're not just a tech company. I had a top producing team in a brokerage here in Colorado. When we sold that brokerage, one of the things that I wanted to do was create something that I wished I had when I was selling. I had a lot of shoulds on my should list. Like I should stay in front of my sphere better because I know they know like 10 other realtors, and I should market my open houses a little better so I can drive more people to have more conversations. And a large should list really gets in the way of us making money. I loved every minute of this meeting. Thanks for inviting me early because I loved hearing where you guys were getting your business. So great way to hold a meeting. It's really cool for everyone to watch. When you guys look at the marketing center, leverage it to get your shoulds done 100%. We're going to jump right in. This is your Fast Real Estate Marketing Center. You're going to go to fastafmarketing.com, fastafmarketing.com. I love it. And this is your marketing center. It's proprietary to you. It's your designs. It's your look and feel, but you don't have any excuses for not executing on your marketing. I loved hearing where you guys were getting your business. I have a quick story for you, right? One of the stories, my brother's in real estate here in Denver. His wife owns a horse boarding facility. So when you board horses, you traditionally have money. And so he went to the farm 2 weekends ago, and he meets a gentleman who gives him a big hug and says, "Oh man, I'm sorry. We're moving to Northern California. Actually, we're moving our horses. We're going to miss you guys." My brother perks up and he says, "Oh, you guys are moving. We're going to miss you. When are you listing your home?" And the guy looks at my brother and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot you're in real estate." And turns out it's a $4.7 million listing in Colorado. That's like a $10 million listing in California. Huge listing. And he said, who did you list with? And the gentleman said, a lady I met at an open house in my neighborhood 2 weeks before. So 2 lessons. Number 1, you can get a $4 million listing at an open house. And number 2, you need to keep your sphere of influence. You need to stay in front of them so they remember you. Both of which you can do here. When you get into the Fast Marketing Center, you're going to log in using your email address, and a temporary password is the word secure, SECURE, all lowercase. Can someone type that in the chat, please? fastafmarketing.com. Your email address, lowercase secure, the first time you go in. I want you to go to the upper right-hand corner, click there and click edit profile. I want you will have the best user experience if the first thing you do is go to your profile and make sure it's complete. All your personal business information, your headshots, you can have a headshot library, because everything here is going to auto-populate to every marketing asset on the site. You don't have to look for your logo. You don't have to look for your headshot, and it is quick and easy. So I'm going to just show postcards real quick. You click on listing postcards, you choose the design you like. You guys will have additional designs with your designs from your marketing center or from your marketing department soon. So you'll have more designs always check back in. First thing I want you to do is put in your MLS number. Once you put in your MLS number, you're going to click search. Right now it's searching for the MLS. We'll pick this up, 2505 San Jose Avenue, and it will create the marketing item that quick. We just did it in under a second. It pulled in the images, the descriptions, the address, price, square footage, bedrooms, and bathrooms. If you click on the back, you can edit. Let's say we want to do an interior image. Let's do a kitchen image here. You just choose it. It'll change that image right away. And now we want to get this out. There's two ways you can get this out. You go down to the left-hand side, you click direct mail. You can either upload a list, whether it's your sphere of influence or a list you purchased. Maybe you got a list from your title partners. Maybe you have a strategic marketing data partnership, or you can just draw a circle around a map. So we know this is in Alameda. So it'll pop our map open. We'll draw a circle around the neighborhood, and we can push this out. Just listed, just sold, back to the neighborhood. So we're going to click next. We're going to just type in Alameda, California. You guys will be able to take a look, choose points on a map or radius, whichever. You can just drill it all the way down to a block if you'd like. Either way, it's 3 to 5 days to the mailbox. So 5 clicks and it'll land in the mailbox that you want them to go to, all 104 of these, in 3 to 5 days. No excuse not to execute. All right. So let's take a look at the flyers in here. These are your proprietary flyers. Listing, just listed, for sale, open house flyers, and just sold. Let's take a look at an open house flyer. You'll click on the flyers, and now you'll have options in here. So you have this design, but you can look at open house 1, 2 agent design, open house 2, single agent design, open house 3, single agent design, open house 4, single agent design. You'll choose the design you like the best. And this is simple. Put in your MLS number. It'll create. Now, I always want you guys to proofread. Sometimes it'll pull in the description. If you're like me, you wrote a dissertation on the MLS and it won't fit in a postcard or on an open house flyer. But here we have it. You can edit it. This is a 1-page flyer. You can download this and print it at home. You can download this one, recommended for professional printing, and email it to a Staples or a FedEx and pick it up on your way to the open house, full bleed, good card stock. We'll print and ship it to your doorstep, concierge service. You need about 5 business days for that. So if you need it quicker, send it to a local print shop and go get it. If you're thinking ahead of time, we'll deliver this right to your doorstep. Okay. I'm going to continue to show you guys some other aspects of what we're doing here. Social media. I heard that you guys were getting business from social. I loved the story I heard where someone was posted a thank you and the teacher saw it or something like that. That's how social media works, right? And so here, if you click on social, these are designed to post on your personal socials, Facebook, Instagram. Here's an Instagram story. post. We're going to fix how big that is, but this is what it looks like, right? We're going to put in our MLS number real quick so we don't have to fiddle faddle with design. We don't have to fiddle faddle with dragging and dropping, which you can, by the way. Let's say you want to do a coming soon. You can drag and drop into the thing and you can do a coming soon post. And again, here's what's very easy for you guys. You click share, you send it to your telephone right from here. Okay. And you post it to Instagram and Facebook right from your phone. We just did it. The old Eric would have said, man, I really should get a post done. Then I might fiddle faddle with some design somewhere else and never get it done because I can't get the lines just right, or I didn't love the font. This will help you execute. Just get it done, get it out. All right. Your team and our team is working on a ton of content. So keep coming back. There will be, you know, the best thing for you to do is check this out. Take a look. Do a post before you need it. Do a flyer before you want it on Saturday. Figure out how it works. We have your listing presentation and buyer presentation in here. All right. The buyer consultation is branded for you. You're going to open it up and it will already be your image here. You can scroll through each page and see what this is about. Now, this is your consultation already branded for you. Okay. And so on page 9 is your information. We want to make sure this is all done. Questions, your email address, some other information here. Make sure you have your DRE in here and all that stuff. Bobby, some of this stuff might pull from the from their profile, I believe. Guys, any questions on how this works? Anything? Let me check the chat. I saw some things coming into chat. Liz says, awesome. Love it. So this is available for you right now. And you guys can go to fastafmarketing.com, type in your email address as your username. The temporary password is secure, all lowercase, SECURE. We're here to help you guys and keep checking back. We're working on new content. Anything that's in Kenny's mind, we'll be able to put in this marketing center so you guys can have access to it live. Kenny, Molly, did I miss anything?
Quick question in the chat down below. George Martinez asks, are we able to customize it with specific colors and upload our own designs for future use?
Not individual accounts the way that we have it right now. No, this is all Team Fast branded on the fly. You have a last minute appointment Friday night, need flyers done up. You didn't get your Monday form submitted to the VA in time, whatever the case may be. This is a solution to that. One thing I do want to mention, when he went over the profile, it's imperative that you guys completely fill out your agent profiles, listing your phone numbers, listing your DRE, adding the headshots, different variations of your headshots, maybe color, maybe black and white, transparent backgrounds, whatnot, to work with the different flyers that are there. If you need assistance doing so, reach out to one of the VAs. We can help just clear a background remover. Many of you guys are Canva users. You can do that yourself. But it's imperative because that is the information that's going to populate into the text fields already allocated for that information. Is this perfect? No, but the more that you guys adopt it, the more that you use it, give us feedback of what you would like to see. Maybe we don't have a product or a category up there, or maybe want a different type of variation of postcards or whatever. We can always work on it and continue to add to the library. So again, you know, if you have questions, concerns, you can always just message me on Slack. Working with Bobby, we have open communication with Eric and his team to submit those feedback. We are working on organizing the layouts just so it's a little bit easier to navigate and kind of understand. But yeah, I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, so you guys, this is going to be evolutionary. Obviously, this will continue to grow. So we'll accept and graciously accept your guys' feedback. So I'm excited that we have this. We want to make things a little bit easier on you guys. So Eric, Bobby, thank you. Looking forward to, you know, continuing to add to this amazing platform. So here's what I want to do is I want to encourage everybody by the end of today, log in, fill out your profile, and at least start playing around with it. And if anything, make sure that you have those credentials and you come back to this. But I would put some pressure on yourself to at least have this, so where you have a quick reference tool, so there's no excuses for you to create something and then it doesn't look good. What we see a lot of the times is that we see you guys rush something and you're like, oh, I just had to get it because I had this thing that I had to do, and it doesn't look the best. At least you guys will have things that all the margins, all the lines, all the font, everything's in alignment. So you don't have to worry about doing all those things, because those minor details can take up a lot of time. But also those minor details may be the very first impression that a seller, potential seller, sees about your marketing. And that's going to tell them whether or not that they should work with you or not. So I'm absolutely in love with this. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Eric. Before we close out, Kenny, do we have anything else to share?
My suggestion too is, like, if you guys are out on showings and you see some really good marketing collateral, whether it's flyers, printouts, brochures, whatever that you like, bring it to the table. Send it. That's what I do when I try to go grocery stores, collect things. But if you guys want you like certain style, we can have our marketing department look at it and build something else similar with our flavor on it, and then add it to the library. I think we might be one of the very, very, very few teams at EXP with the white label product. So this is essentially what EXP had. Yeah, so like 90,000 agents at EXP, this is their market center, but we built our own. This took a while to build out to get it running. So like, I don't think any other team in Northern California has access to this, and this is just the beta.
Yeah, we'll build on it, and I'm super excited to work with the team and Kenny. So we're committed to making it awesome, and we're also doing research on new technology also. So as soon as we get new technology, we'll bring it to Kenny and his team, and it'll keep evolving. Thanks, guys. We're happy to be part of this.
Yeah, we're excited. So thank you. All right, guys. Well, we went a little bit over on time, but it was important that we did that, you guys. More information to come on this. We don't expect for you to be experts on this.
One thing too. So thank you for you guys that submitted for the Zillow Flex seller thing. There's no information we're allowed to provide at this time, but my suggestion is to get your entries in. We might have some good news, really good news for you guys within the next week.
Yep, that is it, you guys. So keep grinding, keep doing what you guys are doing. If you need anything, let me know. You know where to find us. And thank you for being here. Thank you for participating, and thank you for your contribution. So have an amazing, amazing day, you guys.